Night sweats are more than just an inconvenience. They can be a significant barrier to restorative sleep. For many people, the experience of waking up drenched in sweat is not only uncomfortable, but can also lead to a cascade of unhelpful thoughts and behaviors and emotions that can keep you awake for hours. I'm Dr. Giselle Withers, and as a psychologist who works often with midlife women, I see the downstream effects of sleep deprivation caused by night sweats, the daily exhaustion, the increased stress, and the difficulty concentrating, also higher anxiety and lower mood. So, part of my work is to help people understand the biology behind night sweats, and this can help them manage symptoms more effectively. A key benefit being the ability to fall asleep more quickly. Night sweats, or the medical term being vasomotor symptoms, occur when the body's thermoregulation, which is the process of maintaining an optimal internal body temperature, becomes dysregulated. And this can happen for several reasons. For many women, this is caused by rapid changes in hormones in the brain and the body. For example, during perimenopause and menopause, the declining levels of estrogen and progesterone also interfere with other hormones that regulate sleep, while simultaneously affecting the hypothalamus, which is the part of the brain that's involved in body temperature regulation. So these hormonal changes can create what we consider a narrowing of our thermoneutral zone, and this means it's the temperature range in which the body feels most comfortable. So when the brain or the body perceives that the core body temperature increases above this thermoneutral zone or below the thermoneutral zone, it will activate cooling or heating mechanisms to try to get you back into that zone. And those mechanisms might be sweating to try to cool you down or shivering to try to warm you up. Unfortunately, this physiological reaction at nighttime causes people to wake up and it fragments their sleep, making it more difficult to feel rested. So, in addition to the physical disruption of sleep that happens with a night sweat, there are emotional and psychological changes that occur too. So, after experiencing night sweats for a period of time, there's sometimes a sense of dread that can occur at bedtime as people anticipate another restless night. And this anticipatory anxiety can further exacerbate sleep difficulties. And this creates a vicious cycle that becomes really challenging to break. And this is where psychological strategies and cognitive behavioral therapy can be really helpful. So, while the biology of night sweats may be difficult to control, there are some practical steps that you can take to manage these symptoms and improve sleep quality. So, firstly, optimize your sleep environment to keep yourself cool at nighttime. So, we all have different home environments, but if it's possible, perhaps open a window to have a cool breeze coming through, or use a fan or air conditioning to stay cool overnight. You could try moisture wicking sheets and use pajamas made of breathable materials like cotton or bamboo. And these materials can help you stay dry and comfortable throughout the night. You could try using a cold pack under your pillow. Some people use specialized cooling pillows, which can be helpful. You could also wear layered clothing or use layered bedding so that you can throw blankets off at night time as you warm up. And if you have a partner, then sometimes using different blankets or different doona can be useful to adjust for the different needs for warmth overnight. It can also be really helpful to manage triggers to hot flushes, and that might mean reducing alcohol and caffeine and spicy foods, and of course, keeping stress low. You could try using a symptom diary to help identify patterns and triggers, and this can help you make informed adjustments about how to change your lifestyles and even look out for what food might trigger hot flushes. So it can be helpful to avoid heavy meals or hot beverages or a hot shower too close to bedtime, as these can elevate your core body temperature. To help you manage stress, it can be really useful to have a whole toolkit of relaxation strategies, incorporating relaxation techniques like a progressive muscle relaxation or visualizations, or using deep breathing or mindfulness techniques can be really helpful to manage stress. We have a free body scan meditation for perimenopausal women having sleep issues on our website. So please go and check that out. Menopause hormonal therapy can also be an effective treatment for menopausal symptoms, including night sweats. So it's important to book an appointment with a doctor who specializes in menopause treatments for this. Non-hormonal options, as I mentioned before, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia can help with sleep. and provide tools to help improve sleep quality and reduce the effects that hot flushes and night sweats can have on your sleep. Night sweats can feel overwhelming, but they don't have to define your nights or your days. So by understanding the physiological mechanisms behind night sweats and adopting strategies to manage them, you can take meaningful steps towards restful and restorative sleep. If night sweats significantly impair your sleep quality, please reach out to a health professional and support. Sleep is a cornerstone of mental and physical health, so addressing night sweats is a critical step to protecting it. Please reach out if you need more support.